This really is the place to be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So it's down to business here. Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes is having a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bruno Fernandes usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Shomorodov. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Shapes to shoot! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Clears it away. Shomorodov. Kusenov. Moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Well, played right into his path. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Played towards the other side. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Shoots!
Bruno Fernandes just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Araujo. That looks a good ball through. Kusanov forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes! João Neves. Nicely shaped cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it clear. Bruno. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha. Lobbed in behind. It'll be a throw-in. Shomorodov tries to dink it through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, red, nice interception. Kusanov. Nuno Mendes. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. Inacio looks to the other side, and it's Cancelo. João Neves. And they can counter here. Uzbekistan really have come out of the starting blocks here.
Seems like a brave decision, but the right one for me. The longer this goes on for, the more quality is likely to tell. If you're looking to unsettle this opposition, it has to be now.
Nice physical challenge. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ronaldo, oh, good spread. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a very good run. Bruno Fernandes opts to... goes for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedro Neto is offering a wry smile there.
Kusanov with the clearance. Lovely feet. João Neves. Pedro Neto! He's done very well to get to that.
Pedro Neto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pedro Neto. Gonçalo Inácio. Portugal, it's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
He's shifting through the gears here. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Mendes chasing after it. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Played into space out wide. Clears it away. Now it's Shomorodov. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Header! Aim forwards.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
João Neves. And it's lofted through here. And the ball is out of play. João Cancelo. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Vitinha, and it's played forward, cuts out the pass. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well measured. And it's hoisted clear. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Shomorodov really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
Oh, what a... Tries a shot! Cleared away. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo played with finesse. Uzbekistan can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Played out to the right. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Kusanov. And he cuts out the supply. Mendes, gently done. Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses it in here. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he shoots! João Cancelo gets over and intercepts.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mendes makes the interception. Do have a chance to counter here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. João Neves tries a deft little ball. The less said about that pass, the better. João Cancelo. João Neves. And here's Neto. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him. Furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Shomorodov. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. It's run loose here. Bernardo Silva. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Clipped into space. And that was very necessary. And the counter is on. João Cancelo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. The muscular approach does pay off here. João Neves. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Strong running down that left flank. Pedro Neto. Kusenov can get it clear. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Mendes ploughing through the middle. Time, excellent interception. That's been slipped through. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Clearly not happy with that. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Some good work on the right flank here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's a nicely weighted pass. They get a throw in. Turns and goes back. Played into the middle. Vitinha attempts a clearance. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Here comes another cross. Gets it away. Played out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Thinks one through. And it's Cancelo. So who's he picking out? Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Back into the middle. Araujo gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Done delicately. And that has been cleared. João Neves tries to clear. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
João Cancelo with the clearance. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. João Cancelo, and it's lofted through here. That has been knocked clear. Oh, the clearance is short. Aim forwards. Now it's Shomorodov. Shomorodov, oh, good spread. Tries a measured ball. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Pedro Neto. A heavy challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. That looks a cracking ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now, where's he looking? And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nice touch. And it's Mendes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gonzalo Inacio. Now it's Shomorodov. That's going to go a long way. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. And it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Lobbed in behind. He's free, he has got space. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Vitinha goes short. João Cancelo, now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. And it's Mendes. Delivered with swing. Kusanov clears it away. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Portugal worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're off again.
Portugal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. And the shot! There was plenty of power on that. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. João Cancelo. Great chance! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Shomorodov. Out to the right. Pedro Neto. João Neves. João Neves, gently done. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Cancelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Kusanov. Now it's Shovel. Can he finish? Mendes can get it clear. Serves up across. No, that's not going to find its target. Araujo. João Neves. Moved on forwards. Vitinha. Defending was strong and firm. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Great work on the overlap. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries to get it clear. And the shot! Deftly away. João Neves. And here's Bernardo Silva. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Could try cutting inside here. And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Vitinha played out towards the right wing. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kusanov. Shomorodov. He is through. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Araujo wins the duel this time. Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. And it's Mendes. Oh, a delicate chip through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Portugal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Delivers with whip. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. He's in, surely! Decent chance! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bruno Fernandes being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Vitinha plays it short. Vitinha. Up he goes! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Shomorodov. Araujo wins the duel this time. Proves too strong. Aim forwards. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of...
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Shomurodov! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vitinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Bernardo's shot, surely! Vitinha with the short one. Vitinha. Great challenge, time to perfection. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Shomurodov. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he's there to clear it. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Dinks one through. And that has been cleared. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Araujo, gently done. Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. Kusanov. We expected better, and so did he. Shomurodov knocks it out wide. That's good play. That's really well cleared. What a throw in. That is lovely. Caresses it through. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Uzbekistan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Oh, bang on target. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Neto. That's a good ball. And another try! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Vitinha. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Mendes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking here to chip it through. Vitinha have it back and can go again. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Shomorodov was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Spread out to the left. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. Vitinha. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Araujo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. João Cancelo. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park.
He's one-on-one! Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Played out to the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo, oh, it's played into the area. Timed, could be danger here. Climbs up big. Tries to get it clear. Shomorodov. Ambitious ball here. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Cancelo. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Aim forwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Kusanov, gently done. João Neves. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shomorodov. Real chance! Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ah, looking to break at pace. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. João Neves. There are a few waiting for it. João Cancelo crosses it in. And a chance! Looks to the other side. Now they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's a cute ball. Inacio getting this one clear. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. Inacio is there and he can get that clear. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. Moved on forwards. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Uzbekistan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. And that could set him on his way. Chance for a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. That's been slipped through. And can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Uzbekistan making consecutive changes here. Bernardo Silva. Oh, smashing header! Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear. Araujo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kusanov. Probing pass. Calmly anticipates. Bruno Fernandes. Out towards the flank. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bruno Fernandes demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And now he has two. Portugal find a position of real strength now. It's a throw-in. Uzbekistan making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
João Neves. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. And that could set him on his way. Gets the shot away! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Now that's a fine challenge. There will be a throw-in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And that's another throw. He's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Too much distance on that. Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Pedro Neto taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And it's played forward. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Ronaldo is flagged offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
João Cancelo. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Rafael Leao. Now he's off and running. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal looking by any yardstick for